G'day and welcome to Wine Week. I'm Danny.
And I'm Brad.
And we're hoping that our cups runneth over. Because this week...
What a betting account.
Yeah, definitely. Because this week, loads of ponies going around in Australia. The Melbourne Cup, the big one on Tuesday.
The race that stops a nation.
Yes.
Well, certainly does for a few of us, or it's just an excuse to get together and have a couple of drinks.
Yeah, and certainly one thing that happens in Australia when it's Cup Day is people start drinking early. Hit the town. Look, last thing we're going to have a look at this week, Taltarni Cabernet Sauvignon. This is the 2007. The first vintage of this was 30 years prior to that, the 1977. And they planted the vineyards back in 1969, same year I was born. Lots of numbers going on there. And this one, a big numbers wine, because if you wanted to lay it down for 10 odd years, you're probably going to get really, really great value out of exactly that. It's not a super cheap wine, around about $40 odd, but for something that'll sell at 10 odd years and go beautifully through that distance, that is a really fine example of what you can get for $40. Look, the one thing I have problems with the Pyrenees isn't whether or not they make good wine, it's whether or not I'm going to choose to drink Cabernet or Shiraz from the region, because both have their pros and cons. There's lots of pros behind the Cabernet, absolutely gorgeous I think. But, as I say, $40, not an everyday wine. So, if you manage to back a winner or something really good value for a place in the cup, why don't you go and grab one of those?
Yeah, look, Taltarni doing some great stuff across their range, so worth having a look for.
Definitely. Anyhow, that's it for this week on Wine Week. Raking up the numbers. If you've got an idea of what we should be doing on the 200th episode, hit us up. Anyhow,
or if you've got tips for the cup, get us on Twitter, @Wine Week.
Definitely hit us up if you've got that inside knowledge. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But that's it for this week on Wine Week. We'll see you all again next week.
See you next week.